Hey scholars, welcome to another edition of PhD in Me TV, pursuing a higher degree in me. I'm your student teacher in persona. So just coming to you tonight with another video. Just got to make it happen. Just have to maintain that momentum like we talked about last night. Was very blessed today to talk to some family that lives out of town, some very closely related family members. And, unfortunately, one of them was telling me, that she was having some problems on her job, and it's just a very unpleasant circumstance. And she doesn't know the outcome, but her feeling is that it may not be the most positive. And, I definitely have to give this relative crazy props because she, in spite of it all, is maintaining a very formidable attitude towards, the antagonization that she is, up against. So bravo for that. But, I told this relative, I said, make sure you take care of yourself. If you need to cry about this, then cry. If you need to laugh, because sometimes absurdity can be funny, then laugh. If you need to excuse yourself just to refresh your mind, then do that. But whatever you need to do, make sure you take care of yourself first. Because stress is real and stress kills. And sometimes it kills instantly and sometimes it kills slowly and softly, okay? And so no matter what the situation, we know that stress is involved. And that's just not a good thing. That's not a good thing. So I told this relative to take care of herself. And I'm telling you the same thing. I tell myself the same thing on a regular basis. You have to take care of you first and foremost. Seriously. It is truly of the essence. If you don't take care of you and if you're not in tip-top shape, then you can't take care of your loved ones. You can't accomplish your dreams, your goals, your visions. And you cannot be about your mission. Okay? So as I told this relative, this loved one, take care of yourself. And as I'm telling you all, beloveds, take care of yourself, okay? It is vital. It is important. And you know what? It looks different for every person. As I said, taking care of yourself may mean going on a vacation. And for some people, taking care of yourself may mean staying home. So you need to be in tune to yourself to know exactly what you need to take care of yourself, okay? And that's all personal. But if you quiet yourself and be still for just a second, you will be in tune to what it is that you really need, okay? Because the answers are all within. The answers are within. For some of us, there's a lot of static and there's a lot of noise and we can't hear what we need to hear, okay? And so sometimes we have to, get the answers in a hard knock kind of way, all right? But if we keep moving, if we keep walking, if we keep progressing, those answers will most certainly come, okay? If we keep reaching toward the light, then they will come with light, okay? And so that's just important to know, and that's just important to keep in mind. And last but not least, as it relates to these jobs, because just like I told this loved one, many of folk have gone through some stuff on the job, and not just have gone, but are going through some really just, I tell you, grievous things on the job. And it's a shame that working anywhere has to cause people such great grief. Okay, can folks just do their job and it be okay? Because it's so amazing. So often the things that people go through on their job have nothing to do with the job itself. Always has to do with people issues, supervisor, employee, co-worker issues. Very rarely, and this is so amazing, does it have to do with anything that has to do with the job itself. The Google guy who just got fired for sending out the note. He got fired for sending out the note. What did the note have to do with whatever his actual job was? It didn't have anything to do with it. He would still have his job if he did his job. No, he had to send out a note giving his philosophy and ideas on women and diversity and all of this nonsense. Do your job. And this time it happened to come from an employee, but oftentimes it comes from employees who have rank, and that can sometimes be the worst. So, but that being said, oftentimes, if the quote unquote job worst happens, and that's a firing or a layoff, it's rare. It is rare that a person who keeps a sound mind after that layoff, even though it can be embarrassing, it can be disheartening, it can be depressing, all of those things. But it is so rare for a person who is determined to keep moving forward. It is rare that they do not get something better after the fact. So just keep that in mind. Whatever you're going through, number one, take care of yourself, okay? And remember, whatever you're going through right now is just a stepping stone for where you're going to be. And most likely, if you reach for the light and if you stay in love and in the love of God, it's going to be better. Okay? It's going to be better. So with that, scholars, I am going to get ready to do my night routine. But before I do, I want to remind you that you are loved, because indeed you are. And I want to let you know, in case you didn't, but you should, that I am coming at you with the joy that gives me strength. Abundant love, beloveds. Make sure that you share and subscribe.